Hello guys, and welcome back to the Insights Tales. In 1965, a spacecraft was passing over the Sahara Desert. Two astronauts sitting in it were looking at the ground with great surprise. They had seen something in the middle of the Sahara, which was very difficult to believe. These two astronauts were James McDavid and Edward White, who saw a structure like a very big human eye in the sand-filled desert. Surprisingly, a pupil like another eye was also present in its middle. The length of this eye is 265 kilometers, and the width is 70 kilometers. Its total area is more than 18,500 square kilometers, which means 30 cities like Mumbai and 5 cities like Karachi can easily fit in it, while its pupil, which is in a perfect round shape, has a diameter of 40 kilometers. This unique and mysterious structure of such a big size can only be seen from space. It can be seen in the sky and is known as the Eye of Sahara, or Richat structure. You might be thinking that this is the mark of a very big asteroid impact, but in reality it is not so. Scientists have not found any evidence of asteroid impact till date. This is the reason why this structure has puzzled the scientific community till date. We do not know how this unique and perfectly round structure came into existence in a desert thousands of miles away. But the map described by historians of the city of Atlantis that is lost in history is quite similar to the Eye of Sahara. Not just one or two, but dozens of maps of Atlantis describe that it was a very advanced civilization whose cities were built in ring shape, and each ring was connected to each other through a bridge under which the seawater passed. There is a lot of similarity between the shape of the Eye of Sahara and the Atlantis described. Similarities have been seen. As far as its location is concerned, 2,500 years ago, Greek historian Herodotus had made a map of the world of that time in which a city named Atlantis is mentioned in the west of Africa. If this map is matched with today's world map, then the location of Atlantis matches exactly with the location of Richat's structure. Not only this map, but 2,000 years ago, Roman geographer Pomponius Mela had also made a world map. In this, too, a city named Atlantia is mentioned. The orientation of this map is towards the east, but if it is rotated and north is placed on top, then here also it can be seen that they have shown Atlantia or Atlantis in the northwest area of Sahara, where Atlanteans used to live. Once again, the location of Atlantis in this matches with today's Richat structure or Eye of Sahara. If Richat's structure is seen from the ground, its rings are so big that no one would even imagine that he is standing in the middle of them. Archaeologists have not found any evidence that proves that a human civilization lived here 12,000 years ago. But on the other hand, no other structure like Richat has been seen anywhere in the world. This is why it remains a mystery for science. Apart from Richat's structure, Sahara Desert hides many more secrets. On hearing the name of African Sahara, we think of scorching sun, never-ending sand dunes and extreme heat. But as dry as Sahara Desert looks from above, it has seen an equally green period in the history of the Earth. The total area of this desert is spread over 90 lakh square kilometers, which means the Sahara is as big as the entire United States of America or the whole of Europe. It is so big that a total of 11 countries share it among themselves, and it keeps on increasing. Every 100 years, the area of Sahara is increasing at the rate of 10%. But why is it so? And where did so much sand come from? The most beautiful view of this desert is the White Desert in Egypt, which gives the look of Arctic region during daytime. Looking at its white sand and the formation of white limestone in the middle, it seems that someone has made them in this special shape, but in reality, thousands of crores of years ago, this place used to be the bottom of the ocean. 250 million years ago, when our world was ruled by dinosaurs, at that time, at the place where Sahara is present, there was an ocean named Tethys. For millions of years, the weight of this ocean deposited a layer of limestone on its bottom. With the passage of time, when new continents were formed and the ocean ended, then, for the first time, the winds started hitting this layer of frozen limestone. Due to wind erosion, limestone. The particles of sand kept spreading, and soon they turned into a white desert. This is the story of the formation of sand, not only of the White Desert, but of the entire Sahara. Where there was limestone, a white desert was formed, and where there was sandstone, orange sand was formed. The surprising thing is that the Sahara Desert was not always like this. Scientists have found such evidence inside the sand here. Fossils of such plants and trees have been found which cannot grow in the harsh conditions of the Sahara. This means that the Sahara was not always like this. Rather, the map of this place was quite different from today's Sahara 26 lakh years ago. Our world was heading towards the last ice age. Everything started freezing. There was no difference left between land and oceans, and glaciers had started forming. Geologists say that this was the beginning of the fifth major ice age in the history of the Earth. Our Earth enters an ice age every few million years. This normally happens due to a change in the Earth's orbit, when the Earth moves away from the Sun. In this last ice age, the areas of the equator, which also includes Africa, did not freeze but became very cold, which is also called the African humid period. While the whole world was covered with a thick layer of ice, the Sahara was green and full of life. There were meadows for thousands of miles and green grass on every inch of the land. Due to rains, there were reverse-flowing lakes here, which, if they existed today, would have been called the world's largest lakes. There were all kinds of animals here that are found in a rainforest. Along with everything, a large number of ancient humans also migrated here because the greenery of Sahara supported life as compared to the rest of the world. Agriculture could be done here, animals could be reared, and the weather was also suitable for living, as it is in Europe today. This ice age, which lasted for about 25 lakh years, started ending 11,000 years ago. The average temperature of the Earth started increasing slowly from minus 60 degrees Celsius. The thick layer of ice started melting, and the ice sheets on the oceans also started melting slowly. For the next several thousand years, the life conditions of Sahara remained intact. But then, around 4000 BC, means 6,000 years ago, nature decided to take back the greenery of Sahara. From then on, once again green Madonnas started, and the sand present below started flowing again. Coming in contact with the wind, it started spreading millions of years ago. A glimpse of the green Africa can be seen today in the world's longest river Nile. The 6,695-kilometer-long river starts from Uganda in South Africa, passes through the Sahara, and falls into the Mediterranean Sea near Egypt. When North Africa turned into a desert, the ancient Egyptians who settled here never knew. This was the reason why the ancient Egyptians started worshipping the Nile River. In their eyes, it was a sacred river whose source was not known to anyone. But even in the modern era, many expeditions were engaged in finding the origin of the Nile River. The entire Nile River passes through 11 countries during its journey, and it is only 200 meters shorter than the Amazon River. Now, because during every ice age in the African continent there were pleasant weather, there used to be weather, which means that it used to be very hot here or there used to be normal conditions, but Arctic conditions never arose here in any era in which it is not possible for humans to live. This is why evidence of very old human civilizations have been found in Africa only. Or if it is said that humans originated from here, then it would not be wrong. In November 1974, the oldest human skeleton was found from Hadar in Ethiopia. This skeleton is complete on 40 feet, which is astonishingly 3.2 million years old, 32 lakh years old. In many religions also, the area where humanity has originated is mentioned as today's Africa, and scientific evidence also proves that the human species originated first in Africa. There is a place named Andes Plateau in the Sahara Desert where a secret garden exists. This place is no less than a paradise for the local nomads amidst the hot sand. For thousands of years, this place has been a stopover for the caravans traveling in the Sahara. Animals, especially camels, drink water here and there are also cool caves for humans to rest. Ensiferum is still found in these caves. When the Sahara was green, rock arts can be seen at many places inside the caves, in which cattle can be seen the most. This animal is often found only in those places where there is grass for them to eat. Today, it is not possible for any animal other than camels to walk here. Till 1940, no animal other than camels could walk here. There used to be African lions, but now they have also become extinct. In this hidden garden, some crocodiles live near the water. But the question is that crocodiles cannot travel such a long distance. Then, where did they come from in the middle of the Sahara? Experts believe that this is a breed of African crocodile that did not come from anywhere in particular, but it has been here for thousands of years. Today, only a few crocodiles live here, and these too are slowly getting extinct. They do not have much to eat. They survive by eating frogs and fish present in the water. The secret of the unique and mysterious stone of the necklace of ancient Egyptian king Tutankhamun is also hidden in the Sahara. This stone kept researchers entangled in puzzles for many years. It is a natural glass stone which is not found anywhere in the world. Till a time it was believed that it is not a part of our planet, but it has come from some other world. But finally, its origin was found in the middle of Sahara. In the part of Sahara present in Libya, many such stones were found scattered among the sand. Experts believe that 30 million years ago, an asteroid impact melted the sandstones here. At that time, the flow of rivers and streams was very common here. When the lava of sandstone fell on the water, it cooled down immediately and turned into glass stone. The unlimited sand of Sahara looks completely useless. Neither can this sand be used to make concrete mixture in construction, nor does it have any other productive use, but in reality, it is the sand of Sahara that breathes inside the Amazon rainforest 4,000 kilometers away. Every year, millions of tons of sand fly through the air and fall across the ocean in South America. The phosphorus present in it is only 0.08, but experts believe that it is the Amazon rainforest. This is enough to maintain the phosphorus level of the Amazon rainforest. Phosphorus is lost by flowing in the reverse direction with rainwater. If this phosphorus does not fall in the Amazon rainforest, then there will be a shortage of phosphorus in the soil here, and new plants and trees will stop growing. Now finally, let us know a few amazing facts about the Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert is usually said to be the world's largest desert, but in reality, it is the third largest desert of the world. The first two are Antarctica and Arctic Desert. It is correct that Sahara is the world's largest hot desert, while Antarctica and Arctic are counted among cold deserts. The total area of Sahara is 90 lakh square kilometers, but its area keeps changing in every season because sand either spreads or compacts in every season. In the entire Sahara, sand is spread over only 25% of the area. Rocky mountains are present in the remaining areas. Here, the height of sand dunes goes up to 180 meters, and the highest point of Sahara is Mount Kosi, which is 3,415 meters high. This is undoubtedly the hottest desert of the world, but at many places it snows here and the temperature falls to -6 degrees Celsius. Hope you will like and share this video of Insights Tales a lot. See you in the next great video.